Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's petplatypus here, and it's time to review another episode of Hunter x Hunter, episode 52. Or 53, sorry. So, this episode, kind of disappointed in the beginning because we didn't get to see a full... we got a fight between the Phantom Troop leader and Zeno and Silva, but the way it gets cut short, while disappointing, I think is actually kind of cool and clever in terms of writing, because what happens is... well, you probably watched the episode, you know what happens, but what essentially we see here is that we've got Illumi doing a job, and we don't know what he's doing at first. We just see this mansion and stuff. But they end up killing the 10 Dons, which I guess is kind of important, because even though we haven't really seen the 10 Dons, they've been talked about a lot, and they have all these subordinates and shadow beasts and everything, and those guys are dead, but, you know. So they're dead, so that's kind of, I guess that's progression in a sense, I don't know. But Illumi kills them, and he was actually hired by the Phantom Troop leader to do so. And it's kind of cool how it's like, yeah, we just do jobs no matter what. You know, and now that the 10 Dons are dead, we have no reason to kill you because we're not going to get payment anymore. It's not a job anymore. So they leave, and while, like I said, while it's an inconclusive fight, and it is kind of disappointing, I do like the clever way it ended with him calling up another family member and having them kill the 10 Dons. But then you have the part with I'm trying to think what comes right after that, because I know the auction starts, but instead of being a legitimate auction, the 10 Dons are dead, but they had like the body of the Don talking on the screen and everything. Like, oh yeah, let's do everything, everything's good. The dude who's announcing everything, going, yeah, 1 million, 2 million, going once, going twice, all that stuff, he's got a thing in the back. He's being controlled by the fucking Phantom Troop dude with the phone, and they're making duplicates of all the items. So basically they're making like double profit. They're taking everything from the auction, which they can make money off of, and then they're also making duplicates of everything to, you know, they keep all the items, they make money off of the duplicates, so, you know, it's cool. And they have a conjurer, which is the guy or girl, I am not entirely sure, who has the long hair that covers up almost everything, and you can just see the eyeball. So, yeah, he or she is doing conjuring stuff. Kind of interesting. The most important part about this auction, though, is that Kurapika eventually shows up and does win the Kurta eyeballs. What a time to walk in, of course, for Kurapika. So he's all sad and down in the dumps for the rest of the episode. Almost kills this one asshole who's been an asshole throughout the past few episodes. That was a cool scene, too, where the eyes are all red. It's like my thumbnail. I think that's what I used for my thumbnail. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I mean, that scene was cool. You know, I mean, that whole auction scene, and then there's another part, like the main part of the episode is that there's a bunch of dead bodies of the Phantom Troop members. They're obviously fake. They don't try to hide it. We see a conversation where they're talking about how they can make copies or whatever. And yeah, there's bodies. So Kurapika actually thinks the Phantom Troop is dead. He's really sad and empty on the inside. And then to add insult to injury, he had to buy, or I mean, he had to win the Kurta eyeballs in the auction. So, you know, he's feeling pretty shitty. And then we have Gon and Killua, and they meet up with Leorio and Zepile. We finally see them again. They're funny. You know, who's old enough to drink, blah, blah. It was a funny scene, and they're ready to do their auction, like the legitimate auction. And, yeah, so that part was funny. And they don't talk to Kurapika. Well, they do talk to Kurapika at the end of the episode. Kurapika tells them that it won't be necessary for them to learn Nen to fight the troop because the troop is dead. Which is kind of weird because there's only 5 bodies, and Kurapika, I believe, knows that there's 13 members or whatever, but whatever. We'll see where things go. He might know that it's fake, and he's just leading Gon and Killua so that they don't get in trouble or get, you know, killed or anything. But yeah, there's that part, and then we have we also have the part where what's-her-name's dad, fucking Neon's dad, is kind of an asshole. I mean, not really, but he's like talking about how he needs his daughter so he can keep his business going, and he has all this money, and it's all thanks to her, and his tone and the way the scene plays out kind of makes it feel like he does not give a shit about her, which is kind of a dick move, but, you know, whatever. We'll see where things go with that. I don't know. But yeah, the main characters think Phantom Troop is dead. They're obviously not, but that's definitely an interesting twist. Like I said, a little disappointed the fight got cut off. I've said that a couple times now, but I like the way it was done. I think it was clever. I think the Phantom Troop doing what they're doing with the auction is also very clever, how they're duplicating the items, selling them off, taking the money, and it's basically like a double profit, I guess you could say. So yeah, overall I'm going to give this episode like a 7 out of 10. I mean, it wasn't like the most mind-blowingly great episode ever, but I still think there were clever parts to it. I think it was still really enjoyable overall, and I do want to see where things are going, because now that everyone thinks the troop is dead, are they just going to make a getaway and then be villains for later, or are we actually going to get some more fights? We'll just have to wait and see, or I'll just have to wait and see, actually. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode and this review down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.